We are react to the cringy tough guy takeover made by the Duck. I'm not gonna lie, from what I've been seeing on the internet, there has been a lot of fake tough guys recently. Like people that's just been trying to put that image out there that they're tough, when in reality, you meet them in real life, bro, they're not like that. They're not like that, bro. Oh, you finna get to the video.
Now it's filled with all different types of personalities. But what I've been seeing a lot recently is tough guy. Someone who is intimidating by the eyes of lightning. Someone who will throw hands with you in the middle of the bar and beat your ass. Someone who will fool the internet for the sake of intimidation. They will do the most.
Then you meet them in real life, they're nothing like that, bro. It's just for the internet image, bro. I promise you.
Most to act tough online.
When I was in 3rd grade, I knocked this kid out, put 47 staples in his head.
Nigga, if he would have did that, that nigga would have been in prison or some shit. Nigga talking about 3rd grade, I put 47 staples in the kid's head, bro. That shit was a lot, bro. Nigga, I don't think nobody is ever gonna believe that.
3rd grade? 3rd grade. You're already knocking people. Nah, bro. You are a law-abiding citizen. Don't lie. Okay, maybe he had a fight in 3rd grade. But 47 staples? Yeah, you didn't use 47 staples. Then he follows that up
47 staples on a kid's head in 3rd grade. See, bro, there's like a difference between looking tough and actually being tough, bro. You could look tough, bro, but you could, deep down, you could be like the softest person ever, bro. But if you're actually a tough guy, bro, I don't even think most tough people would even brag about the stuff they would do. Like, you could just tell when somebody's like fake being tough and shit. Like, they wouldn't even have to talk. A tough guy probably wouldn't even have to talk about it, bro.
this.
Thought I killed the kid. I get my 3rd DUI. I get another charge. It was just a.
Yeah, he just flexes.
That's like when people be like, "Oh yeah, I'm in the game, bro." A real gang member would have, like, they wouldn't be like, "I'm in the game, bro."
A by charge and a charge out of nowhere too. Like, since when is that a flex? And why would you even want to admit that on camera? It's a no shit thing, but crimes don't make you look tough. I know I said
Yeah,
it.
like,
I
what?
know, crazy hot take. The next episode's gonna be how no prisoner messed with him in the prison yard. Even one little flinch from him, and they were all shaking in their boots.
Like, when people talk about the stuff like that, they're not really a tough guy, bro. Like I said, they wouldn't brag about it, bro. Like, only if they get asked about it, sure. Or, like, asked about some type of question, which I don't know why they get asked that, but, yeah, they wouldn't be bragging about that shit, bro. Like I said, bro, you would look tough to be the nicest guy in the world, like,
Okay, either 1, this did not happen, or 2, the guy next to him is a crazy glazer. Like, who says that? Like, oh yeah, whenever I'm around you, I'm just scared, bro. Your presence is just so masculine. Bro, just get on your hands and knees at this point. I've never seen a man be glazed this hard in my entire life. Not even LeBron glaze can top this. Immediately when I make eye contact with this guy, he's gonna be ready to vanquish me in GTA. Okay, this is getting demonetized. I don't even know why I'm trying to save it. But he's always toughest guy in the room when he walks in. And not only that, I guess he refers to himself as a dangerous man later in the clip. Dude, what am I even watching? I'm spending my Saturday morning doing this, by the way.
bro is saying, my energy is so strong and I walk so powerful. I'm dangerous. Like, bro, who's this? I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, a little kid's gonna be like, oh yeah, this guy is scary. But any grown man is not gonna think, oh yeah, this guy is tough for saying that. Oh, he says he walks, wait, he said he walks strongly or some shit. I forgot what he said, bro. I'm not gonna lie, but no grown man is gonna see him say that and be like, oh, this guy is tough, bro. You gotta stay away from him. So,
I feel it. Okay, what the fuck am I doing? Okay, the minute this guy walks into the function, it's just straight beef. People are just gonna start throwing haymakers at each other. He doesn't even have to be in the room yet. They just get that gut instinct that it's time to get in defense mode. But yeah, not only is the F students guy causing beef whenever he enters the party,
you mean tell me the moment this man enters a room, you tell me all of a sudden everybody just feels his presence. They just kneel to him or some shit. Like, that's what they be saying, bro.
Just straight up felt like a god.
This is what turned me into a savage. My neighbors, who was an 18-year-old boy, decided to yell at me. And when he came up to me, he pushed me, but something switched. There was a flip that switched in my mind.
That made me turn into a beast.
This dude said he turned into the beast with a straight face. How the hell did you do that? This dude has told so many stories where he was like this fetus underdog up against like a big brawling man or like somebody who was older than him, and he beat their ass, which is obviously all cap, by the way, because there is no way 7-year-old you is doing all this.
Too kind. It turned me into a fucking savage. But just a few days later, I decided to wait outside his house. I had a red brick in my hand, and when he was walking, I smashed it over his head.
At that moment in time, I had a taste for blood. It tasted good.
Taste for blood? Okay, this dude's a psycho. I'm convinced. You thought this to yourself at 7 years old. Just put that into perspective. The fact that he's just telling this like it was the most brutal fight in history is just frying me. Not only does this dude think he can take anybody in a fight and has to share it to the whole world, he has also cooked up the worst tough guy song of all time. Here's a snippet. I'm saying snippet like it's anticipated. This shit is garbage.
I am a king.
And you are my people. Our destiny's different. It's your job to be you.
Oh my god, no way, no way. How does music get this bad? Like, I'm genuinely curious. Like, I'd rather walk into the building like I'm the main character while listening to You Know Miles than ever bump that shit again. What a tough guy
hold on, bro. You tweaking. You Know Miles is a #1 rapper, bro. You Know Miles is dead ass #1 rapper, bro. Better than anybody. Better than J. Cole and stuff. Better than Kendrick.
ironically bumped this in the car, calling himself the king, maybe. Now this guy, King Azule, yes, it's even in his name as well. He got into an altercation with another tough guy on a podcast named Ali. He even called him a nice guy and everything. This whole thing could have been staged for all we know, but it got turned into a meme.
You're a nice guy, but you're not speaking to somebody that will just let you speak this way, you know? What the fuck are you gonna do?
Yeah, and they got into the room, and they tried to out-tough each other. I don't know if this was their first time meeting or if they met before, but now we gotta check out the...
It's a skit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's definitely a skit, bro. You told me they just go on the podcast and just be like, you're not tougher than me, bro. You're a nice guy. And just got out the room. Like, what?
Left corner, Ali's TikTok page. We gotta see who would have won the beef. If people got to swinging, I want to see who wins. Okay, this is the most unemployed video of all time.
I love to talk. I love to joke. I love to laugh. I love to give advice. But be careful when I go silent.
For you're having a conversation with this guy, and then when he goes silent, you're supposed to just run away. Once he starts talking to you, you're supposed to run away. Like what?
Yeah, that just sent chills down my spine. Ali, you would have won. You would have took that shit. 1-0 Ali. I'm giving it to him. Because he's like the silent biter. He goes silent. Gotta be careful. Because he might knock you in the tooth. I never really understood trying to out-tough people or trying to look menacing online. Like, what is the point, bro? You're never meeting these people a day in your life. What do you have to prove to me, the duck? Nothing. I'm just a random guy you're never gonna meet. Unless he just pulls up on me.
Walk like a king. Walk like you don't give a f who the king is.
Yo, bro, you just gave me the key to life. Thank you, bro. I guess they just feel like this one line image. But wait a minute. If you think about it, King Azule is the other guy's name.
Walk like you don't give a f who the king is.
Wait, this is a diss track. This is a diss track. This is a diss. Oh my god, this is a diss. The unemployed beef grows. Is King Azule gonna respond with the... Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna give him ideas. Don't do that.
Nice edit for a nice guy. But you didn't understand what I meant when I said nice.
Okay, what the hell is this? You think you took the throne? You think you're the king? I'm the king video, bro. Okay, this is faker than the Paul brothers beef.
Nice, if you look up the word, it means clueless, ignorant, Dumb. That's what I meant.
Yeah, bro, I got
Punch
you.
so hard,
That's what you meant.
knock out
That's what you meant.
first round.
And then wait, hold on. He's gonna punch him? Wait, there's a boxing match, is what I'm hearing. This is going to be the boxing match of all time. Okay, but we gotta talk about the most recent tough guy I've been seeing on my For You page. Marlon. Okay, I don't even know if this counts, but I just thought this was hilarious. But now Marlon, when
Marlon is doing that shit now, bro. I thought that man was like just focusing on the strings and shit. What the fuck?
on a hiatus. You know, we all need breaks. It's all good. And then he came back 7 days later saying it was all a plan to fool the internet? What?
7 days. Not a word, not a video, not a clip, not a post, nothing. For 7 days straight. I wanted to test the internet. I wanted to see how bad and easy or hard you can really fool the internet.
And me too, guys. Me and Marlon fooled you. I was gone for 7 days. You know how I got mad in my last video? That was the crash out stage.
Let me tell y'all how in 7 days, I fooled the internet completely. Stage 1, the crash out stage.
Okay, if you're gonna quote-unquote fool the internet, at least do something. It could be anything. Even if it's like on a small scale. Like you at least fooled some people.
Stage 3. Confuse the internet. This is probably the hardest part. This is where you're supposed to drop little hints, but also you gotta drop hints to make it seem very believable.
I mean, hey, this did confuse the internet. I can't lie. Stage 3 confused the internet. I think it was a success because what the hell was this whole ass video? Because if you think about it, this could be the thing that fools the internet. But yeah, it's definitely like some marketing stunt or some shit. It's all done for attention. Okay, I don't know what the hell that was. It was definitely not an accident. There is no way.
Stage 4, the setup phase. This is when you get your friends, your lovely friends on the internet to play along in the game. Lacey was talking to me saying he hasn't heard from me for a week. He said,
"Bro, chat, I don't know if Marlon's coming to the summit-thon. Obviously, I invited him, but I have not heard from him. I don't know what you guys want me to do."
Ooh, yo, that was clever though. Like just having a slight mention in the stream. That was crazy, bro. He was a mastermind trying to fool the internet the whole time. But you know what, guys? I just have to sit here and admit I was fooled, and I was in the stream and everything, and I was like crying, worried, sick for Marlon. After that comment, I had a mental breakdown, and I was like screaming at the top of my lungs, "Where's Marlon?"
Quiet stage. Now, this is when the internet starts talking. Days go by, hours go by, minutes go by. People start talking, people start wondering. I just stayed back, sat back, let it all happen.
You're right, because, you know, if you let it happen, if you just let things ruminate and spread about you, it can really go a long way in helping you. And then think about that. That leaves room for assumption. Like, who knows? You could be on the greatest vacation in the world. Really think about it. Stage 2 is really pivotal in this experiment. You could be relaxing in East Guam and everyone's thinking you're dead.
Last but not least, the execution. This one all comes together, and I would hope that for 7 days, I could really confuse the internet, that I quit. This is where we're at right now, 7 days in, and I think I completed it.
Wait, so the whole point was for people to think you quit streaming because you didn't stream for a week? Wait, why the hell would people think you quit? Okay, trolling aside.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I fuck with him, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. He was definitely just doing that because he was just bored, bro. Cause yeah, like what did you gain from that, bro? Like yeah, shout out to him, shout out to Marlon and shit, but like, bro, he was definitely just doing that because he was bored. Cause yeah, no, for real, like, what did you gain from that though?
If I'm being realistic, I would just assume he has some shit going on that he has to attend to. But you know what? I think the execution was just perfect. I mean, look, it's the title of stage 1, the crash out stage. Grown-ass man entering the crash out stage. I mean, what's not to love about that? This is the greatest streamer experiment of all time.
Yeah, but that's the end of the video. If you like the videos, like, subscribe for all my socials. And we're on the road to 1K. Shout out to the Duck.